Hey everybody, Tony George, DocSports.com Monday update. We're going to talk about both these games in the NFL today. It's a Monday night football / we have it all day long. Beautiful. Can't beat it with a stick. Speaking of the NFL, we'll get to what's going on today. I have a premium play in the Steelers and Washington football team game. Call them the Redskins if you want to. I'm old school. But yesterday in the NFL provided some head scratchers. We'll talk about that. We're passing in college basketball today. We went from the penthouse to the outhouse, and the outhouse back to the penthouse. We went unbeaten over the weekend in college basketball. Great win on Missouri yesterday. That being said, in the other game we had between Jacksonville State and Florida International got canceled. But nonetheless, we're going to pass today. But I am going to tell you one game that I saw that you ought to take a look at. Just, again, it's just me sharing information. I looked at the Lipscomb and Southeast Missouri State game today. That line should be 13 based on power ratings. It's minus 4.5. Oh, that's 8.5 point overlay. That's the biggest I've seen in a week. But one of those teams has only played one game. How do you go off of that? How do you know what you're getting? Too much unknown commodity. Now, I made stretches on those when we started. We started out, 8-1? They went like 1-7. We were taking those big overlays and thinking, oh, and we were getting our ass kicked. So we backed out of them. So I backed out of that one today, but that's one of the biggest overlays I've seen in 4 days. Just between me and you and the fence post. But nonetheless, let's talk about these games tonight. And yesterday, in general, in the NFL, we got it handed to us. We didn't do well. We got skunked. 2 and 3 in college football, hit a 7 unit. Kind of got out of there. Not unscathed, but we've hit 6 out of our last 7, 6 or 7 unit plays in college football. Our top plays on Saturday, and last year I think we were 13-4 with those. Dial in on those, boys. But that being said, and I had no skin in any of these games, but I'm just going to say, Raiders, Jets. You see that mess? Greg Williams got fired this morning. Should have fired Adam Gase. Greg Williams got fired. All-out blitz, man-on-man coverage, boom, touchdown, game over. Just like that, 5 seconds left. And there's a prop out there for the Jets right now. Are they going to go 0-16 yes or no, minus 110? I'd say, yeah, they are going to go 0-16. They can't beat anybody. Then when you get to draft Trevor Lawrence, Darnold's not all that bad, believe it or not. He's got nothing around him. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Nothing. He manufactures first downs. Patriots, 45-0. Your starting quarterback in a 45-0 road win. Road win. Throws for 69 yards. In the NFL. You can't make this stuff up. 45-0. Anthony Lynn and Adam Gase having a race to see who's the absolute worst POS coach in the NFL. And pretty much tied up right now. If you and I screwed up that bad at work at any point in time, on a consistent basis over 13 weeks, we'd all be in the unemployment line. Giants. If I'd have told you the Giants were going to go on the road with Colt McCoy and beat Russell Wilson and the Seahawks in their own house, you'd have put me in the nut house. You'd have had me committed to an insane asylum. Could they cover? Yeah. The Giants playing better football? Yeah. Joe Judge got them playing ball? Yeah. They a good team? Yeah. Now they are. They're going to win that division. Maybe they cover the 8.5, 9. Win straight up. Kansas City. If I told you Patrick Mahomes threw for almost 500 yards, you'd think the score would be 45-7. Kansas City had 1 touchdown the whole game. At Arrowhead, 1 touchdown. Now they're laying 7.5 to the upstart Fish. Our free play yesterday, Cincinnati, knocking on the door, about 15-yard line, throws a pick. Right at the end zone. Gets beat, ball pops up, boom, game over. Can't get the cover there. Teaser one for you, but on the freebie, but didn't happen. Crazy day. Crazy day. And we're going to have a crazy day today? I don't know. I'll tell you what, the safest bet of the day is just to bet a 2-team 6-point teaser with both underdogs. You get Washington up to plus 12.5. Buffalo to plus 7. Yeah. That's your best bet today. In my opinion, I bet it. I also have a small wager in the Steelers and Redskins game. And I called them Redskins. But you take a look at this late game, what do? Who's the best quarterback? Who's the best team? Buffalo. Mullins versus Allen? It's not even close. San Francisco defense, yeah, they're good. 12.8 points per game their last 5 allowed. That's what they have to do to win the game is play defense. Period. They have to play defense. Now you're facing a scrambling quarterback that can move the chains on third and 4, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 6. When you think he's going to pass, play action, whatever, RPO type stuff, and he moves the chains with a first down. We'll see how they handle that. Because I listened to an interesting statistic this morning, because I like Buffalo. I liked them all week, and I backed off of it because of the line move. And all the sharps were telling me how great San Francisco is. Okay. Not without Garoppolo, not without their tight end, not without half their defensive starting front line out. But supposedly they're great now. Shanahan's just a magician. Okay? Nonetheless, 74% of the tickets written were on Buffalo. 84% of the money, though, however, is on San Francisco. I think the only way to bet this game straight up, because I can't pick a side, because I've been talked out of Buffalo. My circa partner, a couple guys I respect here in town, and my prowess in the NFL this year is well documented as not being very good. I tell you like it is. But at the end of the day here, under 47.5, so the only way I can look at that. It's the only way I can look at the late game. One thing that San Francisco does very well is they're 4th in the league at allowing only 26% conversion rate on third downs. And Buffalo's around 34% too, so they're no slouch. Lots of punts, field goals, tight red zone defense. Under 47 is the only way I can look for a lean, but my official free plays to tease both the dogs today on Monday. Back at you on Tuesday.